students in a school in India called Shishu Mandir. It was a group of 6 ISL students, including myself, and we also, in addition to the weekly presentations that we did, raised money for the school through a bake sale that we organized on Learning Review Day. So the investigation stage of the project was, well, initially I was actually introduced to it by my classmate Amar, so she did a lot of investigation first, and then on top of that, we each had to go and kind of research about the school on our own time and find out about the background of the students, as well as the general atmosphere and the purpose of the school.
Mm-hmm.
And we found out that the children who actually went to the school usually came from very unprivileged backgrounds, so either abusive parents or households, or very poor family life, or financially as well. So many of them were there either on scholarship or on very low tuition fees, which meant that the school obviously didn't have a lot of money. So our support, especially financially, was in the end very valuable. And so because we'd done the research, we knew that raising money was a good thing we could do, in addition to what we were already doing. And learning about these children's background also helped motivate me to join even, want to join even more and put in my all. To plan the presentation, the planning stage, we had a schedule amongst ourselves, and if ever there was a person who couldn't go on their set date, we would rearrange the schedule, we'd switch over, so there's a bit of collaboration on that aspect of us supporting each other. And we also, obviously had to plan the presentations on our own, which involved a lot of research and practicing as well. We also had to format the presentations, prepare quizzes, which to do so, we had to look back at our other group mates' presentations to take some questions that we can base off their work.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, we planned and organized, of course, the bake sale, which took a lot of time and communication back and forth with the administration people, and yeah. So collaboration, like I mentioned, we had to refer to each other's presentations in order to both gain our own inspiration, so see what topics we could include, and also look at information we could quiz the kids about on our own presentations. The rotation system allowed everyone to be able to present, so if ever we couldn't present on our designated week, we could switch around and therefore be able to work on a week where we were freer, so no one was ever under too much of a workload. And the bake sale was a very big project, and for us to be able to delegate the roles amongst ourselves and get helpers from the younger years allowed for both a very successful sale and low stress for us.
Mm-hmm.
The action was the presentations, so I ended up doing 5 of these over the course of 7-8 months, and they were 40 minutes long. I created them on Google Slides and then presented them via Skype using the screen sharing feature. And most of the presentations were about the culture, geography, and history of various different countries. Within the presentations, I had several questions about previous presentations from my group mates, and then at the end of my presentation, I had a big quiz to sort of sum up the main key points.
Mm-hmm.
With the bake sale, which was another action, a more minor one, we obviously had to prepare the food and communicate with, organize it all, and then we manned the stand throughout the whole day, and in the end we raised about 2,000 francs. And reflection. So I achieved all my learning outcomes. The first of these was demonstration of initiating and planning a CAS experience. My participation in the initiation wasn't as much, but I feel that I contributed greatly to planning it, especially with the bake sale. I feel like I did play an important role there. The collaboration skills, I learned both the value of working in a team and how to collaborate most efficiently, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of ethics. There were obviously some taboo topics we tried to avoid, such as family and maybe some foods that they have, or religious aspects that we kind of wanted to skip over, just to make sure that we weren't doing anything a little wrong. And then personally, I think I improved my presentation skills, and my organization improved because as I did more of these, I knew to prepare more in advance, and I I knew how to find information more quickly. And also my personal knowledge of both the schools and of countries, I think I was typed that, improved a lot.
Great.
And overall, I feel like the project went really well. I think the kids benefited from it, and all of us personally, we benefited as well. And yes.
Very good. Thank you very much. Awesome. So we're not really going to have time for questions, I'm afraid, Ipek. I know that you're probably looking forward to those. But